Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in on Conscious Barbecue's second episode. Today we're gonna cook some chuck roast birria on the Dutch oven. We're gonna make some birria chili sauce, chile guajillo, California, arbol, all that other good stuff with a 3-pound chuck roast. We're gonna smoke it in the acorn for about 2 hours, finishing off in the Dutch oven with that chili sauce, some beef broth. Make some birria tacos with consome. So let's get to it. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get our charcoal ready. We're gonna use the acorn, so gotta fill it up. About time. So now we're ready. I'm gonna use a chimney half full so I can get the charcoal started. We're using Weber's wax cubes. I use 2 of them. Put them underneath the chimney. And in a few minutes it'll be ready. So now that we have our chimney going, we're gonna wait for those coals to get hot. And in the meantime, we're gonna get ready and prep our chuck roast. Chuck roast is decent size. I had it thawing out in the fridge for about 4 days using the Del Strong knives. Just came in. So we're gonna start off with just some olive oil. I'm gonna get both sides of the olive oil. So what we're gonna use for the rub is Pit Boss beef and brisket rub with some SPG and some crushed red peppers. So it's gonna be a twist on your traditional birria. And honestly, it's my first time cooking this. Got the recipe from the mother-in-law, but I'm gonna twist it up a bit. Me, I wanna be generous with the salt, pepper, and garlic. Final touch, some red pepper. Give it a little kick. Now let's see how that chimney's going. So now that our charcoal's ready to put it in, open your bottom vent. I like to have it quarter of it open. And then what we're gonna use is hickory wood, 1 chunk. Place it right there in the middle. Let's put our deflection plate in so it can be indirect. What I wanna do is put foil on my deflector plate. All right, like so. Let's go ahead and put the grate in. We're gonna crack the vent. Have it at 2 on your acorn. And I have it at 2 on the bottom vent, top vent, both at 2. We're gonna bring it up to temp, 275, 300, and then we're gonna put our chuck roast in. So now that our Inkbird says that we're at 270, 271. So now that our pit is up to temp, it's at 275, ready to put the chuck roast in. So now that we have our chuck roast in there, it's time to close the lid, let it smoke for about 3 hours. In about 3 hours, we'll pull it out, put it in the Dutch oven with the consome and all those beautiful spices, put it back and let it finish for another 2 hours. All right, so starting off with the chilies, we're gonna do 5 chile guajillos, 4 California, 5 chile de arbos, and 6 garlic cloves, and about 1 inch of cinnamon. 3 tablespoons of SPG, and about 7 full cloves. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up these chilies, deseed them. We're gonna put them in a pot over here, all the chilies, and we're gonna take it inside, bring it up to a boil. We're also gonna add 4 bay leaves. Then we're gonna let that boil, and then after that, we're gonna strain them, and we're gonna blend them all together. Just remember, when dealing with chilies, you don't wanna touch your eyes because it will burn. Right, so now that all our chilies have been cut and de-seed, we're gonna add our garlic cloves, three, and a half of cinnamon. We're gonna go and take it and let it boil up. Don't forget the cloves In the SPG, I'm just gonna wait it till we start blending it in the blender. All right, so let's go fill this up with water, put it on the stove and bring to a boil. All right, it's been about an hour since we put the chuck roast in. We raised the temperature up to about 335. It's got a good color. Check the internal temp, where we at? About 160. It's almost time to pull them out. Once it's time to pull it out, we're gonna put it in the Dutch oven with some beef stock, tomatoes, the chili that we're gonna blend, SPG, make us some birria tacos. So now that the chilies are ready, been boiling for a bit, we're gonna start to take them out. We're gonna put everything in the blender now. And right here is where we're gonna use SPG. We're gonna put a few pinches of oregano. I'm gonna put a full tomato for now, and we're using beef stock. Boil the beef stock inside. Now that it's hot, put a few scoops of this. Then we're ready to blend. Then add your other full tomato cut in half. And after it's all blended, we can put it to the side, get to the next steps. See you in a bit. So it's been about 2 hours. And the chuck roast is ready. It's time to take it out, put it on the cutting board. So now that we have our chuck roast on our cutting board, what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep it for the Dutch oven. What I wanna do is cut it into, I guess, just cubes. So that's basically how we have it placed in the Dutch oven. What we're gonna do is put this beef stock in there, because that's what's gonna be liquid for the consomé. Then we got this chili that we blended. We're gonna strain it as we go. What we're gonna do now is put the rest of that SPG. We're gonna close it, put it back into the smoker. And now that we're set with the chuck roast inside the Dutch oven with those chilies, and we have the acorn running at 350 degrees, we're gonna put it just right in the center. That's it, and then we're gonna let it braise down for about 2 hours, maybe 3. We'll come back and check it, see how we're doing then. So it's been additional about 2 hours, and it's time to peek and see how it is. Hopefully it's ready. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. I'd say it's ready. It's time to shred it up, make some tacos. Remove the grill grate, take off the deflection plate. Just gonna open up the vents a little bit more. Now we're on to the next step. All right, so now that we're set, we have the birria to the side. We chopped up some cilantro, some onion, ready for the tacos. Right here in this Tupperware, we're gonna put some consomé, because we're we're gonna dip the tortillas. You're gonna see in a bit. So now that we're back at the Acorn, it's pretty high. It's ready for the cast iron pan. Let's go ahead and put the pan right in the middle. Some olive oil. Let that get hot. Also, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna chop up some meat, have it ready for the tacos. I think we'll be good with that. You just see it just falls apart. Let's build some tacos. All right, so first things first, got the oil hot already. Let's get one of these tortillas. We're gonna put it in the consomé. Just like that. And we're gonna fry one side. We're also gonna be using Monterey Jack cheese. Put some of this meat. One down. We're gonna get our tortilla, put it in the consomé, let it fry up. All right, let's do the same thing. Onion, cilantro. That's that goodness. Goodness gracious. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get a bowl or a cup. Basically like that. Put some lemon. And there you have it. Birria tacos with consomé, done on the Acorn and with the Dutch oven. All right, so now it's the best part. It's the taste test, and I've been waiting for this. So, get one of these, dip it in the consomé. No, that's bomb. We could tell it was done outdoors and not indoors in its traditional way. That hickory comes through with those spices, and then that crispiness from frying it on that cast iron pan. It's a must. You gotta give it a try. So hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for other videos coming through. Conscious Barbecue. Thank you.